Hello and welcome to Story Dude, the hottest channel on YouTube, where a team of expert story pickers have scoured Reddit and found the best stories for you.
Update. Boyfriend seems to actively discourage me trying to be healthier. I posted about this a few days ago about me, 24F, and boyfriend, 37M, here. First of all, thanks everyone for your comments and advice. I really appreciate all the responses. After reading a bunch of comments that mostly revolved around him trying to keep me unhealthy and overweight so that I'd always be insecure, and a few people suggesting he liked the extra flesh on me or has a feeder fetish, I had no idea something like this exists till I read it here. I decided to have an outright confrontation, again. At first, he as usual tried to laugh it off and said I'm taking myself too seriously, but then I broke down and begged him to clarify things while I was in tears. "'Cause my medication has led to me gaining a lot of weight, but I finally have the motivation to do something about it." After a couple of hours of me crying and reiterating all of this plus my mental health issues that are worsening due to this, he finally told the truth. It's something I was dreading. He accepted that he has always been fascinated with feederism but never tried it out with any of his exes cause they've always been athletic and thought it would be harmless with me cause I'm already overweight. I was stunned and heartbroken. I'm not the one to kink shame, but this honestly does seem like something unethical and abusive. If not the fetish in itself, then definitely his approach to it. I completely lost it and yelled at him that how could he even think about doing something like this without me consenting or even knowing about it. He kept on insisting that I look better with the weight and that he wasn't open about it cause I'd react exactly like how I'm reacting now. He also said he wouldn't be as attracted to me as he is now if I became slimmer. I was speechless after a point. He thinks I'm overreacting. He's asleep right now, but I'm reconsidering this whole relationship. I definitely need a break, if not a break up. I've decided I'm going to ask him to stay at his own apartment while I think things through. I'm disgusted and so hurt. Edit. I really appreciate all the comments here, and I am going to have a talk with him first thing today and put an end to things. It's causing me a lot of pain to dump him, to be honest, cause I do love him, but what he did is so cruel. Thank you again for all the advice. I'm reading all the comments and they're all super helpful and something I really need right now. Edit 2. Most of you are being really kind here, but those of you who are messaging me, asking me things like if I'm stupid or if I have any self-respect, are you FR? Also, don't expect any replies whatsoever. I've enough emotional trauma going on without having to entertain your cruelty. He kept insisting I look better with the weight and that he wasn't open about it cause I'd react exactly like how I'm reacting now. He just fully admitted he doesn't care about you or what you want. You exist as a fetish for him and now he's pissy because your desires aren't aligning with what he wants. Dump him immediately. Let me be clear, this kind of behavior is frowned upon even in the feederism fetish community. Why? Because he did it without your consent. He abused your body without you knowing, all to fulfill his fetish. That's selfish in the extreme, to say the least. You can do better than him. Better than this. You want to lose weight and be healthy, do exactly that. Drop him and focus on you. You deserve it less than 3. You should be reconsidering the relationship. Breaks aren't a thing. You need to just break up. Went through my boyfriend's phone. Spare me the whole, going through a person's phone speech. I went through my boyfriend's phone because when we were sitting beside each other I saw that he had a message that's been muted. So today when we were sleeping, I went through it and found out that my partner messaged an old love and has said that he misses her and that he can't wait for them to be together again. Different countries. So IDK, what I am gonna do? Maybe move out? Still love him, but it's weird now. We've had discussions about exes and he's never mentioned this girl. I don't know. I don't even know what I want from posting this here. Edit. Guys, thank you. I am leaving for sure. But mostly thank you for your kind words and even the not so kind. No relationship is perfect, it really had to be built from the ground. I am no perfect human, and I have made some questionable behavior for snooping. But all is well. We've talked. And I told him that it won't work out cause I snooped and he sent messages that were meant for a GF. Yes, we're immature, and somehow we still managed to talk about it. All love. Edit 2. Let's not hate on the man. I am definitely not a perfect person either. I love him still and always want the best for him, even if that doesn't include me. You looked for something, you found it. If this is a deal breaker, you leave. I don't really understand all the hate you're getting for snooping. It'd be one thing if your boyfriend gave you no reason to be suspicious. You had a gut feeling, checked his phone and confirmed your suspicions. I don't get why people are trying to make it seem like you're more wrong when he's the one cheating. Break up with him, you're the backup option. I don't go through people's shit, but if you give me reason to believe something is up then I will. Ended my second relationship over what I found on his Facebook Messenger. This guy clearly is testing the water elsewhere. I would confront him and then break up. Prepare for him to try to blame you for going through his phone, but in the end he is the one who was hiding shit he knows he shouldn't have been doing. My 21M girlfriend, 20, is grieving the loss of her cat. Is a drawing of him a good idea? So as title says, she's grieving at the moment and needs some time for herself, probably a few days, so I thought I could draw something for when she's ready to open up again. Would drawing her cat in a stylized way to make homage to him a good idea? If not, what would you consider an appropriate drawing for this occasion? I cannot offer more support with words as she needs time for herself and I really want to at least make it a bit better for her. Would such a gift make it better or worse? That would be fine. I think this is a wonderful and caring idea. It's a nice way she can remember the loss of her beloved pet. I recently lost my Netherland dwarf bunny a month ago. I'm still devastated by it. I'd have been absolutely elated if someone did this for me. If she has just recently lost her cat, maybe give it a little while first, but I'm sure when it comes to her accepting it, she'll really appreciate the sentiment. That's a great idea, and as an added touch, get it framed for her. That way there's less of a chance it gets damaged in the future. Personal gifts from loved ones tend to make grieving a little easier. Yes, that is very thoughtful. My sister-in-law did this for me after my cat of 15 years passed. To this day it still is one of my favorite things I've ever received. All my boyfriends have cheated. I have had 3 serious relationships in my life and all of them have ended because they have ended up cheating on me. I am starting to think it's me, and because of this I have become a deeply self-conscious person, meaning I carry this attitude into each relationship I have. Does anyone have any advice on how to get over this feeling? I know it comes down to self-love, but I have no idea how to get to a point where I can genuinely start to love myself. Edit. To answer some questions, all 3 partners may have shared some personality traits, a big one being a lack of emotional intelligence. I think it's great advice to stay away from future men who display this trait. Whilst my most recent partner I did meet on a dating app. What did I expect, right? The other 2 were friends of friends who were well liked and respected. None of them had a history, that I know of cheating whatsoever. Those who are asking about whether I sexually satisfied my partners, weary. I had a healthy sex life with all of them and have always upheld my side of the bargain. To those who have been super caring in the comments and have given such supportive advice about therapy and getting my own hobbies, I am on a waiting list for therapy and I have recently entered a new chapter of life, starting a master's course at university and moving into a new house, so hopefully that's a step in the right direction. Thank for you all the advice everyone has offered. Most of it has actually been so helpful. ! They didn't cheat because of you, they cheated because they were shitty people. You need to get better at identifying unscrupulous people. While it isn't because of you that they cheated, it is on you for choosing the wrong type of partner. Look at what attracted you to them. Was it the looks, parts of their personality, the way they carry themselves, etc.? Then you'll know what not to look for. Either way, take a year or 2 off of dating and find yourself first.